Production.
What is poppin'? We're looking at Argonaut gold here. So we're on the weekly perspective. When I'm looking at this, we still have this weekly bullish divergence, right? It ended up breaking out to the upside. And now it looks like from a weekly perspective that we could be creating a higher low here. We have a smooth move where we just push up to the upside here, and now we're coming back down. What we want to see is we need to reconsolidate back up, right? So that's what that's overall just the basics of trends that we're looking for here. 2-day perspective, we did kind of like, instead of holding this resistance that we broke above, we kind of went back down here. But as long as we hold this weekly higher low, I still think there's a potential for this to end up coiling up and then continuing to the upside here. So that's what we need to pay attention to, is in the next couple of weeks, do we base out in this range, create that low, and then come back up to revisit these areas. There is large gaps above us, so keep that in mind. There's gaps here. We ran into that gap and didn't really fill it, but there's a gap there, and then there's also an even larger gap above. So this might take some time to play out, but overall, from a weekly trend perspective, we're starting to print the doji here. We could be looking for a Morningstar pattern in the next week, where we get a candlestick that kind of gives us one of these. That's a potential. But overall, if we're thinking about the trend, this trend has changed. So I know that unfortunately we couldn't hold the previous resistance levels, but look, the trend is changing here. We make a new high. We need to make that higher low to confirm the trend is changing, and then we'll see our move potentially to follow. So that's the breakdown here on AR. Easy.